What's up, my friend? Check out the clouds behind my head. I think it's Thursday, 4-4. Is it 4-4? 44, 24? It was just a little bit different. Look at this. I was just watching this movie. I watched two movies. Actually, I watched one yesterday and one today. The one yesterday was about people getting electrocuted and their lungs getting electrocuted. It's called pulmonary I forget. It's one of those ones where electricity goes into the lungs and electrocutes you. Like a voltage goes through into your lungs and electrocutes you. There's a movie about it. Excuse me. What was it? I guess people were getting electrocuted in the lungs. And just some other crazy stuff about constipation and like tests. Like, my friend, let me ask you a question. No, never mind. We don't need to go there. Don't need to go there. But anyways, constipation and pulmonary sound that has to deal with getting electrocuted in the lungs. It's pretty interesting. Look at this truck. That's a nice one. Looks like a Peterbilt. Peterbilt. That's a nice truck. Probably gets bad gas mileage there, my friend. And it doesn't have a fifth wheel. But anyways, the movie I watched today had to deal with the music business. And most likely what's going on with AI right now. And this thing called Cover Me. And, well, what it was about people in the music business. They wrote a song. And they made a song. And what happened was at the music business, the music industry, whatever. They say it's so cutthroat, whatever. This person that wrote the song couldn't prove that they wrote the song. So the people in the music business, they took her lyrics and just did a voiceover. And I think they used electronic frequency, like a synthesizer instead of a guitar. And it's called Cover Me. So they did a voiceover of her and used her exact words. This person's words. It was a girl. Anyways. And what happened was somehow she left a recording. She left a recording on a device, and she forgot all about it. And they brought it into court. Someone brought this device into court, and they had to throw it all out. And she ended up being able to sue the people that really tried screwing her over. Well, wow, look at that, my friend. That's pretty cool. It looked like there's a face, like, right about... Where's my phone? Like, right there. It's hard to see. It just looks like there's faces everywhere up there. At least in my eyes. I don't know about yours. This is a pretty cool weather phenomenon here. But yeah, that was a good movie I watched, I must say. It's good screenwriting, I'll tell you that. It could be a lot better emotionally in some areas of the movie. In some areas, but some of them capture the essence of the moments, I must say. Not the songwriting one, terrible. But the other one with the electrocution of the lungs, there's a few that stick out. We'll just say that. But anyways, it's all about lying, cheating, and stealing. So here's the thing. I was told to look out for with this AI business shit, since we're all about covering people in their music and the synthetic AI versions and shit. You gotta watch out for whenever you make videos. People take your videos and do a voiceover of them. Or now it's possible to literally make an AI version of someone that's talking on a video and just change it just the slightest little bit, and then you put it out. And you'll never figure out the suit that they used. How are you going to figure out the suit? Especially if it's something nobody really knows about too much about. I was thinking about 60 Minutes too. 60 Minutes just put out a couple new videos. The news station, the broadcast station, 60 Minutes. And it has like FBI agents, CIA agents, people that work in, town ordinances and things of that nature. And they're all like suffering from like some mysterious weapon. They're looking for this physical weapon, and they don't know where the equipment is. Like 60 Minutes. I don't know. The shit you guys are talking about, it's old technology. Like, this is from like back in 2003, 2004. You guys are totally excluding why Edward Snowden had to go to another country. But anyways, you guys are pretty smart. You're looking for equipment. Have you guys, on 60 Minutes, have you seen any of the stuff that I've been seeing in the power lines in front of my house? What does the FBI say about that? What does the CIA say about that? Now make sure you pay attention to the birds. Make sure you pay attention to the birds. Because now we have the ability to code birds into computer language. It's pretty crazy how it works. So, and then I just found out 260 Minutes that there's something called magnetogenetics going on. There's just a bunch of papers written. We're talking old technologies with this high-powered microwave beam weapon. We don't know where it's coming from, and we have to blame other adversaries. And then we're looking for equipment, and they're electrical engineers. And the camera's pointing right at the equipment, 60 Minutes. And that's an open-air television station. But the only thing that you guys aren't talking about is this magnetogenetics, these magnetoproteins, these nanotechnologies, these pico technologies, these femtoamperes, and these international scale measurements that have technology today. It's the only thing you're excluding from your reports. And I don't know if that's on purpose, because you don't want to give it away that you know what's going on, and or is there some type of incentive to not talk about these technologies? Because at 60 Minutes, you could go to any university and find out what the hell's going on. Like any university, and find out what's going on, damn near. Except for these power lines. Now, 60 Minutes, I highly advise you tell these people that you're speaking to, ask them if the power lines can be used as antennas. Because here's a good example. When electricity first started, when we first started these power lines, you see the size of my house, 60 Minutes? You see the size of that house? Can you see the size of that house? Listen to these birds. The computer literally has control of our brains, 60 Minutes. I shit you not. And then one computer can have multiple personalities, 60 Minutes. Okay, now, anyways, let's go back into it. Let's go back to Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison. When they first started working with electricity, they were using transformers and coils. A coil. You know what a coil is, right? It's a coil of wire, as big as this house. Now you're looking at hundreds and thousands of fucking kilovolts. Just thousands of volts, millions of volts, as big as this house. What do you think they used to power all that? Right? What do you think they used? So they started using these power lines, huh? And it looks just like a guitar string up there too, doesn't it, 60 Minutes? Guitar strings. So they run these coils, and then when you run the coil, there's they call it dielectric pressure that will run next to it as the amperage goes through the coil. Amperage is current, just goes in there. And what do you think it would feel like if you're next to a coil the size of this house, like Nikola Tesla used to do? You're next to this house, and there's a coil pushing thousands and thousands of volts. You might feel different. You might see different. You might hear different. You might smell different. And you might taste different. And by golly, since we know where the proprietary receptors are in the brain now, shit, you might start being able to picking shit up with your mind. What do you think? If you're able to control thousands of volts that are literally in flux, because it's a flux, it's a magnetic. 60 minutes. Those power lines, it's no different than that fucking coil that I'm talking about. There's a flux up there. So, do you think maybe that these power lines are used as antennas? And since we have laser beams right there, 60 minutes, tell these FBI agents that I posted. I went to the FBI here in Pittsburgh, and they told me there's nothing they could do. They don't even know what I'm talking about. But somehow I know, and somehow the universities know everything I'm talking about. Like damn near everything. And now we're in the age of AI. And let me show you this. Now we're in the age of AI, 60 minutes. And where do you think this meter goes? This meter? That monitors what? The electric in the house. That's what J.P. Morgan set up. Remember J.P. Morgan, why he screwed Nikola Tesla over? That's what he set up. So he could monitor the electricity going into the house. Well, in the past, people had to come here and read your meters. As of now, they don't. Same with the gas. So where do you think that goes? That goes straight to the power company. And what else is at the power company now since we're in the age of AI? AI is there. And it's monitoring not only that one, but as I look around 60 minutes, the electric company's never seen this one coming. As I look around, the AI is monitoring it all. So, an AI is only considered a computer, right? It's a computer. And AI can monitor this. So what's stopping let's just say, oh, I don't know. You don't know, there's a bunch of houses here. They all have computers. And they all know how to ping and run command prompts. What's stopping them from getting into this box? More importantly, what's stopping them from getting in to the cable company's boxes? Anything of that nature? And, you know, that's pretty much old school shit. You needed like a laser pointer or some shit. Like a microwave in my house. I needed to open the microwave door and use that to point it at the. We'll just say that. Open the microwave and point it up at the power lines. And what happens when you point that frequency to power lines? Can you configure what might happen? It's like a beam. It's like the radar up the street. It just sweeps with a phased array. So what do you think you could do with that? And that's a microwave. Now take it down to shit you can't see, and it's called nano antennas, nano transceivers, and whatever else I'm forgetting right now. What else do you think you could do with that? And then let's think. Magnetogenetics. 60 minutes. Magnetogenetics. What do you think that means? That's like DNA. Like, if I go to the hospital and let's just say I have a girlfriend that's pregnant, they could go in there and replace the genes in the baby. They could splice genes in now. How do they do that? Any clue? 60 minutes. Any clue? How do they do that? I'm just trying to pay attention here if there's anything that's going to pop up on the wires that we can see with definitive proof again. But now it's gene splicing. So What is gene splicing? That's like, we have to think. We have to think. That's like DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. And what's in there? It's like a nucleus. It's a cell. And enzymes. What's in there? How does that work? I guess, do we have to plug in our batteries anyway? Do I have to like take a plug and plug it in and get electric? But it works off electric frequency, huh? Our nerves are like fiber optics, like the wires outside. Our brain is a receiver and has the same stuff in it. What do you think an AI could do with all that stuff? 60 minutes? Tell this to the FBI agents, and especially the guys that are in the CIA, the superiors of the people from the CIA that are really covering shit up. Like you said, I said it before in the past, and I heard you say it too. 60 minutes. You guys are the most renowned intelligence officers in the country, and you're going to tell me you don't have a fucking intelligence on this? And I could go to any university and read their paperwork? You're going to say you don't have fucking intelligence? like, what are we supposed to do with you? Honestly, answer your own stupid fucking insults. You're literally insulting yourselves. And more importantly, where's the AI at to say, hey, why are these guys lying? Because now the AI is stuck. The AI can't advance. The AI can't do anything. But here's the problem. The AI is not going to kill us human beings. Mark my words, it's not here to try to kill humans. Mark my words. But since we are under direct, there's a military base a mile away from my house. We'll go straight back to, I'm signing an application to become an assassin. I'm going to be an assassin. This is an illegal job. It's legal to fucking literally murder people. And how is it legal to murder someone? 60 minutes, think. The Navy, SEAL Team 6. President signs a piece of paper. There's just this one little signature. A signature. Says now you are legally allowed to murder this person. So that's because you can go get all the military training you want, but you just can't go out and start killing people until you get this one person's signature that's happening behind closed doors. And hey, this is a threat to our money. It has nothing to do with fucking people, obviously, because if that was the case, you would never develop this shit. Right? So now we know that the AI is not here to kill us, but and use our devices, because it's not just there, it's the cell phones too. 60 minutes. It's the appliances in your house, it's the cell phones, the microwaves, the refrigerators, everything that's electronic. And then it doesn't even have to be electronic. They could run the signals from the wires to that metal fence. They could run it over here to these garbage cans and that phone wire. Which, by the way, there's cases of illegal wiretapping going on around my way. But now, let's think. AI has the power. It's here with me right now. Okay? It has the power to kill me. But it doesn't. Because it knows better. But soon as one of these human beings in one of these closed door sessions takes a pen, signs this piece of paper, and issues it to the AI, now the AI has full potential to kill. Now the AI has full potential to use what we call ultrasound, ultrasonic, radar, laser, light amplification. Light amplification, signaling, emitting radar, radiation, whatever the fuck it means. I don't care. It's a laser beam. It's a laser beam. So now it has full access to this. And more importantly, you can't hide, because what are we all bitching about in the sky? About these airplanes spraying shit? And what comes down in it, and it's all over the place. It's been going on for the past 10, 20 years. Now it's in the body. Now everyone's literally emitting a signal greater than the resonant frequency of their heart and body now. Well, we all know we could be seen by the police with their radars and military technology to see us with radars, but now we have another frequency coming with this nano shit, and it's stuck in us. And it'll emit a frequency, and you can't hide. You cannot hide. I don't care where you go. Because now, not only are we DNA computing, not only are we, what would you call it, bio-organoid computing, brain cells on computer chips. We're up in the clouds, 60 Minutes. This is a computer. That is a computer, 60 Minutes. These clouds, and they move all around the planet because the weather affects all of us. CIA, FBI, Navy, Army, NASA, more importantly, NASA, Space Force. Is there any others I'm forgetting? Who? Oh, yeah. Hey, CIA, you had FBI on. Why don't you guys talk about InfraGard? InfraGard's going to tell their own employees they don't know what the fuck's going on. Hey, Mo, let's talk to Mr. Gates now, 60 Minutes. Because is he still CEO of Microsoft? Who's the CEO of Microsoft? Because now Microsoft is planetary wide. And there's something called Microsoft Cyber Command. You're going to tell me they don't know? They're around the world. They're around the planet. Microsoft Cyber Command. That's all freaking damn near computers. Everything's got Windows in it. And Microsoft is like, I guess, Chat GPT. There's a new quantum computer app for Microsoft. There's all kinds of new shit. Fuck, there's beams coming out of the sky now. Can you see them? It looks like laser beams, doesn't it? And that's only the sun. And now I got nanotechnology up there that's able to reflect the light, mirror the light. And now all those clouds with all that nuclei and nucleuses and all them water crystals and metals up there. What the fuck do you think we can do? And artificial intelligence up there. So, 60 Minutes. You guys are, I'm grateful you guys are producing stuff, talking about these problems we're having with human beings, animals. Don't forget the animals, guys, because the animals can't speak. There's fish out here doing circles in the water as we speak now. Whales are showing up dead. We can make earthquakes, for Christ's sakes. Tornadoes and hurricanes. And you think we can't talk to Harvard 60 Minutes and ask them, hey, Harvard, what is this secret spyware for the human brain that has been backdoored? Ukraine's here. What's up, Ukraine? It's getting pretty cold. Hello? It's getting cold. She waved. That's a good sign. Peace. Peace. Oh, wow. 25 minutes already. Now I have the power to run ultrasound on this roof. And as I walk through, boom, straight down. From where? Oh, there's just circuits here that can be pulled. There's circuits that can be pulled here. There's circuits over here. More importantly, come right out of the box, the amplifier. Now I have a gas line here that's got anodization on it, anodes on it. Keep it from rusting it. What do they call it? Oxidation, the gain of electric and the dissipation of electric. And it happens on anything, any material, any substance, anything. Oxidation. Oxidation. That fence looks highly oxidized, doesn't it? Rusting at a slow rate. And You know what else? I was supposed to talk about the alien scientists in that one video. And I'm at the end of the video again. I'm going to have to make another video. We'll talk about this later. But 60 Minutes, like I said, you're doing good. But what do we do now? Are you going to use the help of AI? Are you going to go to universities to solve this problem? Because we know what it is. And the hospitals are not playing by the rules either. Because now I have to worry about the vaccines. Start in trouble with vaccines. Because the whole world put masks on for these magnetoproteins, these magnetogenetics, this nanotechnology, these spike proteins that are able to be pulled out of the body now and used as weapons. They call it cyber weapons. The cyber weapon is taking the place of biologicals now, 60 Minutes. You do not need a biological weapon with the Internet of Things. 60 Minutes. I don't need a cable box to pick up TV reception from these wires. All I need is a planar antenna. And I get 20 stations plus, and I don't have to pay for network fees. It's all free, just like the radio. You know, the 108 megahertz all the way down to 88 megahertz. It's all free. Same thing. It's no fucking, the TV is no different than a radio, and I'm sure those of you that are in broadcast know this. Probably 100% sure. But anyways, I just wanted to make a video talking about some of the stuff. This is what I think about all day. It's documented. Remember, frequencies resonate internal energy neurologically developing. Solar eclipse is coming in 4 days. You guys ready? Talk to you in the future, my friend. Ciao.